Welcome back, survivors. It is 8 AM on day 20. Our two survivors, Lady Wolfheart and Aavak, are still quite far apart. Lady Wolfheart is down here in the church. Unfortunately, so many people pointed out that I mistakenly put the couch and desk note on the grocery store. Thank you very much for that. Let me just sort that out. There we are. Now you can stop worrying that I will be running off a misaligned map. Aavak, on the other hand, is all the way up at this house. Now, it is currently unsafe, but it is actually a really nice house. It's close to a lot of really nice things. Now, that isn't to say that this won't be a better one, but still, it is up there, and it is a pretty solid place for us to go. At the end of the last episode, I had made a plan to have Lady Wolfheart retrace her steps back to our old base, gather up all the produce, gather up all the material that she could, and then make her way as far north as possible. Now, we do have a vehicle with some fuel, not a lot. It's only going to be able to get us a couple of tiles, but it will save us possibly 4 hours worth of walking, maybe more than that, by using that fuel up. And it can also carry an awful lot of material along the way. We'll have to take some time to load it up, but that is absolutely an option for us. The other thing that we could do with Lady Wolfheart, as she is somewhat low on food right now, she has water but very little food, is I could drop by the other house just to our north, visit that first, and then move on. But I'm disinclined to do that. I think it would be better for me to try and just get over here and get her up to meet Aavak as quickly as possible. But my plans for Aavak have changed, and they have largely changed because of a comment I received. And that is that it is 100% possible to fix a broken window with a board and a hammer. Now, this is news to me, but it is very, very welcome news, as I really liked this as a potential safe house. So, if we can get a board and a hammer, which I should only imagine is going to be relatively easy for us to do, we will resettle this location. Now, that might change a little bit, because this house over here, also very tempting. So instead of my initial plan of having Aavak move back down and fortify the police station, maybe try and trade at the fortified house, see if we can get some pots and pans, that sort of thing, Aavak is instead... We're still going to go to the fortified house just to see what they have on offer, but we are going to make our way up into these. I would like to go to the grocery store. We are likely to find something there that Aavak can use. Aavak right now is not so great for hydration, and that is a problem, but we have enough food, and both Aavak and Lady Wolfheart are fortunate in that they do not need to use extra... they drain their satiety a little bit slower than normal. So that is something that we are going to do. One of the first things that I would like to do here is set up a bird trap. I do have planks. I can make skewers, so I can have some meat at the very least. I would also, I think, like to take an hour or two to clear this area fully. If I can do that, I can plant the flag, and then we can move on. I will, again, try to drop off a bunch of gear in this house. I think that makes a lot of sense for us at the moment. So plans have changed a little bit. With those plans in mind, currently I am using a lot of AP per move, and I dislike it. Like, enormously dislike it. As a consequence, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to set this bird trap. So, place... it'll cost me a lot to move around. It cost me 2 AP. I would like it rather than have it right there. Now, I want to check the trap. Can I put bait? 0% chance of catching anything because I'm right next to it. The chance, excluding a human, is 5. I can put anything in this. Would you like some rotten milk? There you go. It's now significantly better. Would this... Oh, apparently the rotten fish is even better. Would the rice be even better? Wow, okay, the rice is huge, but I'm not putting that rice there. You can have the rotten meat. There you go. That should, hopefully, catch a bird. Next step. I'm going to quickly do a sweep of the perimeter. I know I'm using a lot of AP to do this. I am completely aware of that. What I might do, yeah, we'll try and drop everything inside the house when I get around the other side of it. But for now, I'm just going to poke my face around, see what there is to see, pick up everything there is to pick up. It's going to cost me a little bit of time, but I will then just drop off a bunch of stuff so that we're a bit lighter before we go and start looting other areas. Lady Wolfheart, on the other hand, you're honestly just going to make your way down here. I would love it if you could make your way all the way down there, but it would be a little bit risky to have you do that. Instead, we'll go to the corner, because I can still duck out of the way if there's a problem. There isn't a problem. Okay, that's good. You're using about the same AP as Aavak is moving around right now, which is none too great. But we're just going to have to live with this for now. I mean, realistically, I guess I don't have to live with it. I could do something else, but... which one do we go through? It really doesn't matter. So we'll go with this one, I guess, since that's the one I'm closest to. We will allow time to pass, so I build up the AP a little bit more. As for Aavak, though, we're going to go and grab everything. Am I still needing all of the clothes? Probably. And I will absolutely grab everything when I say everything. Now, moving up here is a little bit of a worry, because I genuinely don't know how bad this is going to be. So I'm going to pass a turn, regenerate my AP for this walk, and then we'll go over there, see what there is to see. Nothing too frightening, which is good to know. I'm going to walk all the way over here because I would like to clear this tile. We have now cleared the tile. That is perfect. Let's get in. Oh, man. If I use the fire... Okay, so I need to go right around the whole building to get inside. That is annoying, but it isn't the worst thing. That's alright. We'll take care of that. I'll spend an extra hour to do that. That's fine. We will pass the turn here. Now then. It'll cost me 14.5 AP to get all the way through here. However... there are a couple of other things I want to do. I am going to just cover these windows for the time being. And I'm going to drop even more things off in there. So, cover that, move up, cover this. Do I really not have... No, I can't. I've still got plenty, yeah. I just don't have the AP. That's alright. Right, let's have you move through. There we go. And at this point, we just want to keep on the march. Want to go down the lower road. This will use up most of my AP. We should be okay. It wasn't too long ago that we came through this area, so I'm not particularly concerned that this will be re-zombified. It hasn't had long enough for that to happen, I don't think. And now we want to get over there. We will not use up all my AP doing this. That would be silly. In fact, I'll just wait on this tile for now. Right, I'll cover that up. We're going to drop off a lot of things. Okay, I think that should be good. I'm leaving the windbreaker behind because we've got a raincoat now. I'm not gonna need both of those. Right, with that done, my AP use is now 1.45, so it has improved quite a lot. I'm also going to plant the flag. Set base. Oh, can I not set... Oh, man, that really is annoying. Alright. Well, we're going to go north. Open this door so in the future I can come through it. There we go. And I guess we will... I'm going to want to set this somewhere away from the door, so I guess I'm going to put it over on this side. Just so that we don't have a car accident. That being said, I'm going to want to go that way, so I guess I could just go down there and take care of that. That would also work. Right then, let's get a move on. It's going to cost you quite a lot of AP to get down here, but again, I'm kind of banking on not having to worry about what we're going to encounter over here, which may be a bit of a bold move, but it is what we're going to do. I'm going to go ahead and drink the vitamin drink here. Do I want the satiety? I would really like the bread eventually, if I'm honest. But are we also needing this? No, we're actually quite warm at this point, so let's drop our encumbrance a bit. Take that one off. This one is about to break. I will... Actually, both of these are about to break. So I'm going to take off the windbreaker. I'm more or less going to let that happen. But I will try and err on the side of a bit more caution. I don't believe this wears down if you're not using it. However, whereas the pillow can only be used for sleep, I'm fairly... Well, we'll have a look at it. So its condition is 83.8. I think the temperature increase is going to cause this to decay a little bit, but 83.8 is what we need to remember. Duly noted. 1.56 at the moment for you moving around, which is not the best. Right, now that I've opened that, I'm going to close it. We're going to wander... No. Oh, no. No. I meant to go there. Oh, well, too late now. We've already got a bird. Wow, that did not take long. Plant the flag. One more safe haven. I approve. Okay, there is a dead bird over here. I would actually quite like to collect that dead bird. We can butcher it and make some food on the go. I've actually got plenty of food, so it's not strictly necessary. When will that rot? I shouldn't imagine it'll take too long, but if nothing else, I would like to put a different item on there. Oh, I dropped off the milk already. I'm not hurting for food, I'm hurting for water. Let's prioritize the things that I actually need. So, we'll come back to that in a moment. Unfortunately, Aavak is cold right now, so I'm going to need to take care of that in a moment. Now, let's get through. One more house move away. We don't have enough movement for that. Let's get part of the way there. Hopefully we won't encounter anything on this side. We did not. Very nice. We're not going to reset the trap. And we're not going to collect the deadwood. I'm just going to count on it lasting until we're here. I'm going to need a lot more AP to move through here. But in the meanwhile, let's go ahead and throw on some more clothes. The denim jacket should be enough. There we are. Morale is quite low, so let's play a bit more music. Oh, okay, that's quite a upbeat music, I must confess. In fact, we're going to do it again. And again. And again. We've used it all up now. It's literally playing over each other. I'm not sure that would give me morale. That would take it away. I think at this point, it's very light. I don't think it really needs to be worried about, but I'm going to drop it there. Yeah, I don't have enough time to go to the fortified house. So I'm not going to worry about that. Again, I'm going to try and prioritize things that are important to me, and getting somewhere and securing it is now a higher priority. Right, we're going to have to wait until next turn. And this is the real problem here, is just how much AP it costs to move anywhere by itself. There is a car. Alright. Okay, that is actually huge. Can I open this door? No. No. Oh, there's an open door over there. Fair enough. We will check out the car as I walk past it. I'll do that in a moment. But this may be exactly what we needed to find. Right, I'm going to save some AP with Aavak in a moment. Okay, now, this vehicle has... Actually, it's got 4.7. It can travel 4 tiles. So we could go 1, 2, 3, 4. We could get all the way up to this railroad. That's big. We could go to the fortified house on the way. Okay, this is actually really good. Now, Lady Wolfheart, what you lack here is not food. It's water. It's going to start being water at the very least. Alright, Lady Wolfheart is actually going to spend the day prepping things, harvesting vegetables. We've got a lot of stuff here to gather, and we're going to load everything up into the car. So that is what Lady Wolfheart's going to be working on for the time being. Let's harvest all of that. Sure, and you know what? Just in case we ever come back this way, we will... Oh, I've got tomato seeds. I will plant the carrots. Having tomatoes is actually quite nice. Very nice indeed. Right, okay, you're good. Right, we'll focus on Aavak for a little while Lady Wolfheart is busy collecting things. Oh, yes, please. Clean water. Yes. All right. We are somewhere much better right now. Check the car. It's going to cost me 2 AP, but it's worth it. No fuel. Fuel economy is not good. Capacity is big. It's got work gloves, cooking pamphlet for something I already know. But the work gloves are good. I'll take those. I'm barely using mine, but that's all right. For the time being, I will drop some things off in here while I'm walking around. I'm not going to need that for what I'm about to do. Keep both of these with me for now. Okay, do I want to deal with you first? I would love it if you would come to me, so I'm just going to stand here so you can see me. We've got 3 hours. Well, 2 hours of daylight, basically. Oh. Oh dear. Can you attack me? Oh dear, oh dear. Well then. Both of them are in a bad way. It's fine by me. We'll use our trusty spear. 1, 2. What we got there? Weak vitamins, paper. I want to remove the zombies from this area before I have to deal with anything else. 1, 2. Nicely done. Not too much damage there. I'm going to have to use my movement. Dare I? I'm going to dare it. He who dares wins. That is not a good place to be. And we've got an enemy in there who can just come straight through. You are mighty. That is terrifying. You're not going to be able to get to me, though. Time for the gun. That is why I was a little bit more confident with this. Pew. There we are. 1 down. You've dropped a granola bar, which is quite nice. Okay. Like I said, I'm going to be a bit more liberal with the bullets with Aavak right now. We want to clear out this area as quickly as we're able to. Big zombie did not see me. Sunset in 1 hour. I could get around. If I can just remove the worst zombies right now, I will. I'll use 2, 3 bullets on this one, I guess. There we go. That is 1 down. Rag, potent medicine, zombie guts. We've got a couple over there. They'll be a big problem in a moment. 1, you're less of a problem because you're going to really struggle to get to me. So I don't mind that. I'm going to gobble down some food. Gobble down the rest of this water. I'm going to allow you... I don't know if you're going to be able to move much faster at night than at day. But what we want to do is clear this out. It is going to go sunset. I've got a torch that I can click on. I can use it a couple of times. So we should be fine. Yeah, I think we're in a relatively safe position right now. I dislike the amount of bullets I had to use there to take out the mighty zombie, but honestly, just not having to deal with you in the house when I go in there, in the store when I go in there, rather, is worth that to me. Okay, that's actually really good. It became nighttime after the zombies had moved. That actually helped out a lot. That was a huge help, in fact. Just take you down. There we go. It's got some crisps there. I would like to use this. I want to be able to see what I'm doing. I'm going to move up. Going to grab these. Eat the crisps. Now, my real concern here is if the only place I hadn't seen was just over here. I'm going to move up and I'm going to risk it. There was 1 in there. Okay. Now, you saw me and you won't be able to get to me. You will smash this window, I should imagine. But that's okay for now. If I move forward, we're in super danger. Okay. There's a door down here. I can try that door to get in there and deal with you. I'm not too worried that you'll be able to get out, because you're going to be stopped at any point in this room. I don't mind if they break the windows in here. I don't intend to use this as a base. But knowing where you are is actually really useful for me. We know that Zomble is right there. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to open that window, so instead I'm just going to try and open this door. I can't. I can force it open with my fire axe. I'd really prefer not to, though. I'd rather use this. Yep. Well, if I move in, I can't see you right now, which kind of sucks, but that's fine. There we go. Should have closed the door while I was moving in, but that's alright. Got another street map. Got a lot of gubbins in here, and this is the only room that I'm aware of right now. I will use some time to cover the windows as I go around. I might as well. If things break in here while I'm doing that, that's fine. But if I can secure this room and not have to go through any of the doors, that would be ideal. This room doesn't have any windows by the looks of it, though, so that might actually be the better room to sleep in. Either way, though, I need the hydration that is present over there. So, we still have this whole... I'm probably going to spend a lot of the night. It's only 8 p.m. I will not go to sleep before 11. So we've got at least 3 hours to search, secure. I've got enough coverings to probably... We know there's no windows down here, so I could just cover up this entire area without any particular issue whilst I'm searching it, just to give myself a little bit extra cover. And we know there's no windows down here. Yeah, this is the only place with windows, so only 4 rags are going to be necessary. Not too bad. Yeah, let's get this place sorted out. Canned corn, rubbing alcohol, not terrible options there. Sort that one out as well. Grab up another street map. Not that we really need another one, but, you know, I'll take it. This one is kind of open right now, but I'm just going to let it be. We'll do the rest of that on our next turn. Okay, so for the record, when moving things into a car, super useful not to accidentally consume your super strong meds because they give you a bad headache. Oh, damn it. Sleep quality is going to be awful. I can't read. Okay, well, hopefully that goes away in a reasonable amount of time. But the car is now pretty much fully loaded. I've got a couple of odds and sods on me, just on the off chance I'm going to need them. Actually, I don't need to keep this hammer on me. I do apologize. Let me drop that off as well. One of them at least. Let's drop that one off. I'm going to keep a pan with me just in case I want to cook. We're going to keep a Bible because I'm... Oh, well, no, there's no point in me keeping the Bible now. I can't read. Fair enough. Okay, well, I'll drop those off in there. We've got a lot of materials here, so it kind of makes sense for me to stop by the fortified house and do a little bit of trading, I should imagine. Right, let's get back in here now and close that door. I may well just pass out at this point. We are in a rough way. Not happy about that mistake. It was quite a dire one, if I'm honest. Would have been great if we could have gotten away without it, but here we are. Now, I've got a couple of little bits and bobs with me. One of them I want to use to make a better bandage. It's going to cost us not very much work at all, so I should be able to take care of that with Lady Wolfheart. We are actually going to sleep through the night, maybe sleep this headache off if we're able. We'll see how that goes. But... let's pass the turn with Aavak and see how things are going up here. Let's continue to scavenge as we move past. Another digital watch. I can always give that one to Lady Wolfheart. Some batteries. That's actually a huge deal. Let's cover that up. And then move down here. See what we've got to grab. Some potent medicine. Don't take that. As for hydration, we are... quite rough with hydration. I really wish like canned corn would give a little bit of hydration. I mean, I don't know what canned corn is like wherever this is set, but over here they're quite they're not dry when they come out of the can. Let's just put it that way. Let's see. We are almost overheating. We are wearing so much. Let's take these off. Just reduce it a little. Actually, can I do that? It doesn't really matter. There we go. That'll do. Right, we've got some rubbing alcohol. I could go ahead and make another bandage if I absolutely wanted to. Not super eager on that one. Really want the drink. And I really don't want to be in a room where I haven't previously scanned. getting that clean water is huge for me. I'm going to move over here. On the next turn we're going through, going to grab the clean water and coming back, and then we're going to try and get into this room, which I think may be a lot more defensible. I can certainly investigate the entirety of this room a lot faster. Right, let's have a peek. Has anything activated? No, not yet. Thank goodness. Let's drink all of that. Pick it up. Pick that up as well. Store that in the larger bottle. Okay. Oh, it is 11 p.m., which is where I wanted to stop being in here. That door is open, which is why we're so cold right now. Do I have enough AP to realistically hunt? Not. And can go activate? No, not yet. There's definitely something in here. It's a bit of a shame. Do you have anything that would give me energy right now? Vitamins would. I want AP specifically, so it's like an energy drink or something similar. Alright, I know something is in there, has seen me and will be walking this way. I don't know if there's anything over there, so I'm just going to have to hope. I'm not going to use up my last AP on this one. As for Lady Wolfheart, though, you can now make it all the way over to this room. What's the temperature in there? It'll be good enough. Alright, let's duck down and try and sleep through this headache. I'm quite familiar with this. Right. Actually, before we do finish doing that, you didn't even manage to. Ooh. Okay, that kind of sucks. All right, we'll again. This is the cost of dexterity. All right, let's pass the turn. Surprised we didn't get anything banging on this door. It's just over there. Ooh. Okay. Skillful search. Clean attack 2. Ooh. Clean attack 2 will reduce the degradation of my weapons by 30%, but this will get me a better chance of finding things. But it's an item when killing a zombie. It's not like I'm going to find more stuff. This is helpful, but I think it has to be clean attack. Yeah. I'm going to close this door while I can. Move up. Hopefully you're nothing too terrible. You are not. Right, 23.9. That is fantastic. Now, here is the test. We've given it quite a few turns. Condition... Oh, sorry, wrong person. It was Lady Wolfheart who had that. But this place is now secure. We've got a guidebook. Can show me more electronics stores. Okay. Oh, that's not terrible, I suppose. Got a rat trap hand crank generator. And a proper fishing rod? Alarm clock. Okay, that was not bad. That was not bad at all. We're going to need a little bit more warmth. So let's pop on the hoodie. And I guess the cardigan. There we go. Do I want to finish looting before I go to sleep? I can always sleep in the morning. I can always loot in the morning. No, we're in a better place here. Let's just tuck Aavak down for a nap. He's earned it. I don't need to eat. And right now I don't need to drink. There are more zombies around though. I can definitely hear them. So let's just hope that if they break through these doors, that it wakes me up. Because otherwise, bad times. Right, let's tuck down. We want to wake up at daybreak. So there we go. Hopefully you get a decent sleep there. As for Lady Wolfheart, go ahead, finish this. Can I make you a little bit of something? I was thinking a salad. How much work? 35. No, that's when it's going to last. How much work does it take? Oh, I think this is actually instant. Yeah, it's pretty much instantaneous. Okay, well, this is what I brought these things with me to make. Give me a little bit of hydration, a bit of morale. Definitely need that. The satiety is a lot more than I want, but that's okay. Let's split this in 2, and that will do quite nicely. In fact, you know what? We're going to go all in. Sure, why not? And you can finish off a bunch of this water as well. Okay, now here's the check. 83.8. So even though this is giving temperature, it's not degrading unless I'm using it for the thing it's meant to be used for. Duly noted. It's raining outside. That would have been amazing. Let's not sleep while I'm cold, otherwise I will wake up at the wrong time. Let's pop that on. Let's pop the cardigan on. There we go. I could sleep until the headache goes away. Reading speed, reduce AP, sleep quality, and reading speed by 20%. It is going away, so I think we could afford to do that. But let's just sleep until energy is fully restored. Okay. Now, the one I'm obviously more worried about is Aavak right now, but we'll see how this goes. Sunrise in 1 hour, and Aavak just woke up. But Lady Wolfheart woke up first and has lost the headache, which is fantastic. Okay, the last few things that we need to do here then. Grab what remains of the crops that can be harvested, and then we're going to drive away. In fact, I might just grab everything at this point. There's no fuel in there to speak of. Did I go out at this stage? I should have kept the book with me, really. I can use this one more time. Might as well. Let's go ahead and connect with Terminus. Let them know that we're on our way. Grocery store. House. Railroad. Okay, it may have just filled in our map for us. No, they didn't. Bit of a shame, that one, but okay. Aavak may not be very far away from the house with the relief supplies, though. So I need to... Well, it's still technically unsafe, so I guess I don't need to update that just yet. But these places are going to be very far away from the dangerous place. These places, not so. So this is going to be the real danger point for Lady Wolfheart. Getting up through there, moving up, may be a lot easier, but still only 3 nodes away, I guess. Yeah. Not ideal, but we'll see what we can do. Now, do I go outside and grab up everything before we leave? Maybe. I could also grab up all of these as well. Sure. I'm going to activate the flashlight. We're going to pop on some clothing. I want to be as efficient with my time as I possibly can be. I know I'm going to be cold when I step foot out of here. Let's go. I should have gone to the furthest one, but I didn't want to risk the possibility that there might be a zombie just sat there waiting for me. But now that I know that I am relatively safe, we're okay. Right. We'll pass a turn, grab all of these. I'm not going to worry about the rags. We'll get loads of those and I'll grab all of them on the way down. Right. But it's to Aavak that the more important stuff is going to be going down. Now, we can use the radio again. Obviously not going to do that just now. Right, did I check those ones? No, I did not. Alright, we're going to loot this place thoroughly. More batteries, that's fantastic, actually. Grab you as well. Now, another display case. See what we have. Another street map, really. Alright, well, that's not terrible, I suppose. Getting the weak vitamin pepper. Oh, wow. I am very much more a pepper person than I am a salt person. Well, that's not entirely true. I like salt on things, but I like a lot of pepper on things. Right. It is actually so cold right now that we are struggling, even with all the clothing on. We are going to be spending a lot more time indoors. A lot more time indoors. Right. It's going to take me a couple more turns to get everything harvested, but this shouldn't be terrible. We've got loads of food as a consequence, so this is actually a nice place for us to be right now. And we still have a good assortment of weapons as well. Alright, not too bad. Alright, as for Aavak though, let's continue hunting. Now, of course I could... Oh. Oh! Oh. There is a way out over here. Okay. Oh, damn it. I didn't mean to search that again. Close the doors behind me this time. We have a route out, so I'm not terribly worried about being surrounded in here, and I've also got a gun. More to the point. There is no point in staying here. A guidebook tells me about churches, alright? A little bit concerning, but at least that happened now rather than later. But I wonder why they're all charging in, though. That's a little bit of a worry. Going through the windows. It's fine. They do actually tear down the cloth. Interesting. So my original thought of, well, if I just pop that there, then they won't be able to see me while they're attacking me, wouldn't work. Use the 4 AP. Go search this. More batteries, another MP3 player. Quite good. That won't last long, but I don't want to use up all the rest of my AP here. Alright, Lady Wolfheart is done. We are going to store all of this fresh produce, of which we have staggering amounts. We're probably going to cook a lot of things and sell them, because we don't need this much. But the real prize here is the seeds, of course. Now, don't need that lighter on us. Probably don't need... Well, I don't think I need the pan in order to cook a salad. Let me just double check. I mean, you never know with games. No, I don't. That's fine then. I'm going to pass an extra turn, just so that I'm not really low on AP when I get out of the car, wherever we go to, because it doesn't look like you can stay in the car. Man, they're just wailing outside. What are we going to walk out to is the real worry. I have to be prepared to be surrounded. So I'm actually going to have Aavak wait one more turn before stepping outside. Now, there is a grocery store, there is a park, there is a gun shop. There is the possibility of relief supplies. You know what? We do have a street map. Let's use one of these street maps. There's one tile there, one tile here. So I could go up through the park or I could go up through the gun shop. Let's try and use the least amount of AP possible to get this. A library? Alright. Interesting. I am interested. But again, we're going to let Aavak have some more AP before we open that door. As for Lady Wolfheart, though, we can now drive. Now, I'd be able to get all the way over there. But we're going to stop off over here. They want 4 of any book, and we can definitely hand that in. And there may be something worth trading. Like I said, I wanted to trade. I mean, they might even have fuel, for all I know. Right. We know they want books. What do I want to trade? Okay, I've got an inventory full of gubbins, and hopefully moving up here is not going to reveal a bunch of zombies. It would be a very poorly fortified house if it was surrounded by zombies, wouldn't it? Right, let's have a quick chat. Give help. You wanted books. I will happily complete this one. I have brought along just enough books to get it done. Give items. Here's what you guys need. Thank you. This will help us a lot. You're more than welcome. Did you have anything else? They're seeking bettering and warmth. I mean, I'll take it, but I'm not going to have it for you. Right. Request help. I wonder what that is. You've got a revolver. Okay. Some map fragments. I will trade for these. You've got some fresh bread, some crackers. I don't need the food, though. And that's the problem, is I actually don't need any of these things. You've got potent antidepressants, maybe, but honestly, I could get that just by trading random gubbins, I would imagine. Things that I just don't need. Let's pop that one in there. Does Lady Wolfheart smoke? I think she might. Also, Lady Wolfheart doesn't have a towel, and that is a grossly unacceptable situation for us to be in. This is value poor, so let's not have that. Value poor as well, let's not have that. Is there anything I can give you? Well, one of these is value medium. Wow, okay. Maybe I should... Can I put an entire stack in there? You know what? Right. We're going to take a couple of these things back. I actually do want to trade them away. Right, trade that. Very good. Request help. Request location information, shortcut information, food, water for 3 trust. Request medicine, melee weapon. This is amazing. Firearm, gun attachment, request ammunition, light source, fire starting tools, clothing, request gloves, bat. This is absolutely... I never clicked on request help before. Why didn't I? Request full recovery. Complete medical assistance. Repair. Recharge electronics. Enhance firearm. Enhance melee. Clothing. Is there fuel? Is there fuel? Repair supplies. Parts and scraps. Yes. Why didn't I do this before? I have many, many regrets. Firstly, though, I'm going to make some salads. And the reason I'm going to make salads is that I'm very hopeful that this, in turn, will be more valuable to them than... This is overwhelmingly valuable already. Let's take these away. It's already very high. Let's spread them out a little bit. Overwhelmingly valuable. Can I take that away? Very high still. So it is nutrition. Alright. Well, I'm not going to use... I'll use them in a balanced way. So that's 2 AP right there. And we are going to want to make another one. Something along these lines. Very high. Overwhelmingly valuable. Cook these up. Right, I want to talk again. Let's trade. Overwhelmingly... Oh, this will give me more trust. Oh, my lord, I could just make them salads to trade for fuel? Who in the comments was withholding this information from me? Fess up now, and your punishment will be slightly reduced. Okay. Definitely want the towel now. I want all of these. Wow, okay, this is absolutely bonkers. I won't trade... You know what? Why am I trading for that? There's no reason to. I could instead go for some... that look really very high, though. The leather jacket would be nice, but I don't think I can make that happen. For 1 trust level, I'm okay with this. Sure, you can have it. I don't need it. Alright. Now, as for the request help, I would like fuel. Would this fill everything? Can you provide me with fuel? Wait, we need to discuss. Here, take this. You received... Oh, they just straight up gave me a gas can. With 5 fuel in it. 5 fuel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 will get me to the house. If I get another one, that would get me... Oh, no. Wait. Can I just keep asking for that? Or is that gone now? No, it's still there. Another 4. I accept. Can you provide me with some more fuel? Okay. Another gas can. This is amazing. Up to trust level... down to trust level 3, though. Finally, then, something that we can use. I could just ask them for water. Okay. Fire starting tool, clothing, gloves, bag, bedding. Let me just have a look at what the best choices would be here. I'm tempted to go for a bag or bedding, but ultimately I'm going to go for water. Asking for some water. Wait, we need to discuss. Here, take this. Okay, so this is absolutely wild and absolutely worth doing the trading with them. With a farm, I can gain 1 trust for overwhelmingly go salad, so I could probably, with enough farm tiles, get enough trust from each harvest to get a fuel can. This changes everything. Literally changes everything. It would take me AP to do that. That's fine. Let's drop off all of our fresh produce. My goodness. Now, let me just double check. Do you actually... Yeah, you've got a cigarette preference. Duly noted. I can keep your happiness up with that then. We got 2 emergency waters that I can bring to Aavak at this point. We'll continue to store items. All the things that I was going to trade but now don't need to, which I'm very, very happy with, as you might imagine. I don't need to be carrying these around with me. Or the Bible, for that matter. This was just wow. We can use the maps. We'll use both of them. That way I already have that information available to me. And let's have a quick look. How has that changed things? Got a load more information up here, and a bunch of information over by that dangerous place that we've never been to. Oh, there's multiple railroads. Oh, that's very interesting. How on earth do those connect? Oh, I guess, I mean, it's Terminus. All railroads will lead to Terminus, ultimately. Alright, Lady Wolfheart is going to spend a turn before hopping in this. Aavak, on the other hand, well, this is going to be a rough ride for Aavak. Aavak needs to get out of here, and needs to do it quickly. There may be zombies over here at this point. I wouldn't mind grabbing some things there. Also wouldn't mind grabbing everything from out of here. I'm closer to this door. Do I risk it for a biscuit? Oh, my AP is actually really low. No, we don't. We pass a turn. And if things beat through... So far, attacks over there, attacks there. Aavak might be okay. I only really care about this one, but it's going to use up most of my AP to do it. I could move all the way down there in one go. If I move here, I've got a lot of AP for guns. Okay, we're safe. I'm going to move forward again in a moment. I'm hungry, I am cold. Going to eat the corn there. Going to drink the remainder of that clean water. Going to pop on my leather jacket. And my denim jacket to keep nice and warm. Roasty and toasty. Okay, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I was feeling a little bit like we were in a death spiral, but this has changed absolutely everything. Refuel, max refuel. There you go. Using a couple of AP to get all of that sorted. We can now also store these gas cans. Now we have those gas cans, which is the other big thing for us, is we can use that now to navigate. We've got 9 hours before nighttime. If we were to drive at this point, I could get all the way there. It would only require 8.8 of the fuel that we've got. However, we could use 4.4 fuel to get to the fortified house, do a little bit of trading there, then move on. And I can bring Aavak down to meet at the same time. And I think this makes the most sense. 10.6 kilometers from Terminus. I think we're just going to have to run some quests, get some fuel, spend some time discovering the route to Terminus, and then just drive there. Assuming I can go through the tunnel. Oh, we might not be able to go through the tunnel, actually. Either way, let's go. Hello. There is a zombie just outside. And that is why I was making sure that I had AP available to me. So this wouldn't be a problem when it happened. There we go. And an extra rag. I approve. Grab you. And drop that off in here. Do I want to make another salad? I could make a couple, actually. Let's make a few smaller salads. And I'd like to just see how much that costs us in the end. We'll see. We've got... Can I put the water in there? No, I can't. That would have been a little bit interesting, but no. Right. As for Aavak, then... Need to pass the turn. Make sure we've got plenty of AP. Over we go. Hopefully nothing too terrifying. Nope. Got the pepper, which is absolutely something we wanted. I'll still have half my AP then for shooting if I need to. I could move up there, but it would cost me 4 AP. Can you actually get to me? You know what? We're going to err on the side of caution. I'm just going to move back. I'm going to let you approach. Then hopefully take you out on the next turn. Then I'll follow through. Yeah. we're going to do a little bit of... It's a bit gamey, I'm going to confess. But I'm going to drop things off in here because that's basically free for me to do. And it frees up a lot of room for me. I could use that, actually. Pop these away. Are any of these not broken? Oh, actually, yeah. Loads of them. We've got 2 watches. One of them is for Lady Wolfheart, of course. We've got loads of books that I don't intend to do anything with for now. Loads of rags that, again, don't intend to do anything with for now. Rubbing alcohol can go in here. All of the planks can go in there. Keeping the towel, obviously. Right, I would like to use this on that. This is a little bit gamey because I can move them around for free, basically. There shouldn't be anything else able to get to me. Can I use this today? Yeah, I believe we can. We noticed that there are over 15 zombies at the railroad near the terminus during today's patrol. Please be careful. Okay. So that one. Alright, they will be moving around, by the way. These are not static. They're never static. Alright, as for Lady Wolfheart, we now have enough AP to move over here. Potentially do some decent trading. I want to have a look at what you needed. Any 2 bedding items, any 4 pieces of clothing. Yeah, I don't think we've got that to trade with you just yet. But what I can do is make these salads. It's going to cost me 2 AP to do it. That should be alright. I want to see... This is just a high value item. To make it overwhelmingly valuable, I would need to invest everything I've got. And from what we've seen, that will give me 1 trust. But will 3 high value items get me more? It'll cost me more AP to do. So it's definitely more expensive in time. But will it result in a better trust level? A little bit. So, probably very high will get me 1 trust. That's good to know. There is a shoulder bag that I wouldn't mind taking, actually. Could I add that in and get some more trust? No, I couldn't. Could I get these? Yes, I can. Okay, not bad. We don't need anything else that's here. That's fine. 3 salads for a sling bag and 2 more map fragments. Absolutely on board with this. Thank you very much. Right, let's go ahead and read the map fragments. Oh, wow. 8 houses, 2 electronic stores, and a library. Oh, these must just, like, showcase an area on the map then, I guess. That's very interesting. Oh, wow. Yeah, they do. We've got a massive amount of the map clear to us now. Right. Aavak needs to wait for the zombie to come closer. And I will also have Lady Wolfheart help clear this area. So, Aavak, let's deal with this scallywag first. This is on its way out, sadly. Have I got anything else that's better for the brain case? I would kill you in 1 hit. Got a lot of proficiency with this at this point, but... or I could just wallop you with a plank. It was 1.2 AP, though. Oh, actually, it's all 1.2 AP. This will possibly kill, but I may lose the fire axe. We didn't lose the fire axe. Fantastic. I will pick this up because I'm a massive loot goblin. And I will now grab everything. Oh, what I would give for a take-all option when interacting with the vehicles. Right, Lady Wolfheart, we need to clear Aavak's landing site of scallywags. Looks like our mischief has been managed. Okay, that's good. Alright then. Next turn. Lady Wolfheart and Aavak are going to get down to the car, ideally. Aavak will be a little bit behind, but that's okay. Get down to the car, drive the car over to our now base, and fortify the windows and doors. That's going to be the main focus. Alright, no more zombies around here, so let's just go ahead and move down to the car. While you're doing that, we'll switch over to Aavak. And Aavak can transition. I was going to use 11 of my AP to transition that path, because I haven't used that path before. Really? Run away. It would actually make more sense for me to wait and then make this trip in one go, so I have the full saving. Which is silly, but it's true. Alright. Oh, you know what I could have done? Is I could have had Lady Wolfheart and Aavak trade right then. So that Lady Wolfheart would have carried some more unnecessary gubbins down here, thus freeing Aavak up to make the move. Oh well. Coulda, shoulda, woulda. Right. We have got 5 hours before we get to sunset. And with this, I think we're good to go. Let's drive over to our new safe house. We haven't yet cleared out the park, but we have more or less cleared out the electronics store. So going anywhere else will be nice and easy. This is why you don't go anywhere without a lot of AP. They're starting to swarm. Damn it. Can I? No, I'm not even going to be able to take you out with that. I could just honestly go for leg attacks on all of them. Step back and deal with them all on the next turn if I wanted to. Or wallop. 1. Okay, spear is broken. Switching over to a screwdriver. She'll take you out. You know, just jamming it into the ear. Or maybe temple. Maybe up the nose. Not really sure, but we're definitely jamming it somewhere. And I promise you, it's somewhere uncomfortable. We could honestly just switch over to the steel pipe just to finish you off. There we go. Nice and easy. Used up a lot of AP to do it, but that's okay. You know what? This was a massive misplay of mine. And I'm just straight up going to own this one. I should have taken all of my medicine and stuff like that out of my inventory. Straight away. Because even though I was just stood still, everything I was doing was costing more to do because of the amount of stuff I was carrying. Annoying that I didn't cotton on to that in time, but yeah, oh well. Alright, we aren't going to need all of these. I'm going to drop off one of the watches. How much does that charge? 30%. Well, in that case, I'm going to charge up one of the watches. And we're going to leave that one for Lady Wolfheart. This is only at 21%. This is more important than most other things for us. Dropping off... Well... 63% charge there. I'm going to drop off these. Gonna pop a little bit more charge on this radio. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go through all of the inventory. So something I noticed, and I'm not... As everything was going so well for me, I guess we were due something going bad. We parked on the bloody... I wish the game would just look for a potential tile. If there is a tile that's available that isn't on stuff, not to park there, but we... have lost our bird trap. And I'm actually really unreasonably unhappy about that. Like, crazy unreasonably happy about it. Right, I'm going to drink some of that. Going to eat the chips. Lift my spirits a little bit. Right, we have a bunch of things to do. A lot of things to do. And Lady Wolfheart is equipped to do some of it. Though Lady Wolfheart doesn't have any nails. I wonder if we're going to need nails for this. I hope not. But we'll find out, I guess. So open this up. Head straight in. I'm actually going to... Can I reinforce? Does it stop it being broken? It does. Oh, that is so good. So fantastically good. I think I might actually reinforce it twice. 40 HP now. Gonna move up. We're gonna do the same again over here. Gonna take this one up to, well, close enough to 40 HP. That door can be reinforced in time. 3.6 AP to get up here. Now, I don't know if there's anything on the other side of these windows, unfortunately, but, you know, it is what it is. Let's get that one up. I'm gonna do this one twice, though. Well, actually, maybe I won't. Maybe I won't. But yeah, I'm so... There was a bird in it and everything. That's the worst part about this. Is we just threw away some meaty noms. Meaty noms. Gone. Cast to the ether. Hammer is broken. That sucks, but Aavak does have another one, so we're alright with that. Do I have anything else in here? Yeah, I didn't need to use any more of these, so that's fine. We might actually have a spare hammer down here, thinking about it. Alright, Lady Wolfheart, let's get you inside. Let's see what we've got. Do I have a spare hammer? I don't. That does suck a little bit. Well, it's okay. Well, since you're the only one that likes cigarettes, you can have those. The pistol suppressor, though. There you go. You've now got a silenced gun. And I guess from this point onwards, you're going to be ferrying things across and into here. You can also increase your combat as well. But I'm going to need to improve your hydration. For now, I'm actually going to do that by drinking a beer. There you go, and then the empty glass bottle can go in there. Alright then, Aavak, let me just make sure that you do have your hammer with you. You do. Its condition is 57, that's alright. This is not a sufficiently reinforced item, so let's reinforce it. Up to 33. Don't believe there's any kind of covering I can put on there. Let's go grab this. We'll wait until the next turn. And then reinforce that door. And then finally this door as well. And at that point, we'll be good. We'll spend the night, and then I think on the morrow we are going to push for... Oh, you're a bit sad. I've got some reading material that will be good for you. Let's just finish this up. Yeah, I can't use that, unfortunately. We'll finish up the repairs here before I do anything else. And again. Perfect. I won't have a lot of AP left when I get over there on this side, but it'll be okay. I wonder if that flag is No, it's definitely not preventing zombies from entering. If nothing else. They definitely can still enter. Let's just go inside, close the door, and then I'll reinforce that door on the next turn. Okay, so for the time being, Lady Wolfheart is going to be very busy ferrying an awful lot of gubbins over to this wardrobe. And Aavak will join her in a few moments. Okay. They have managed to move everything around from the car. The car is now more or less empty. It's just got the siphon pump and 2 gas cans and a small gas can in it. Lady Wolfheart has had enough time, besides, to get into position and is now ready to comfortably read. I'm going to take off all of the outer layers there. Don't need them. You can just be in comfy pants and t-shirt, and likewise for Aavak, actually thinking about it. We don't need to be warm. We are in our base. Everything should be good. Now, I've actually had to take some antidepressants for Aavak. It's getting very, very low. Though, I do believe that because of this being a base, our morale and our AP should be increased. Yeah, base +1. Do we get anything for that? Oh yeah, the default is minus 0.75 because it's a base. It's reduced the drop by a reasonable amount, actually, thinking about it. Now then, let's go ahead and see what we have got for Lady Wolfheart. We are going to try and increase strength, because strength is the stat that specifically increases the amount that you can carry, and thus the amount, well, specifically the amount you can carry before you start getting a decrease to your AP generation, or rather your movement AP, or malice to it. I guess I shouldn't say decrease, it increases your movement. It decreases the amount that you can move in a turn. Okay, my lord, that was such a long-winded way of explaining something. Alright, anyway. Actually, what are your conditions? Your hydration is okay for now. Let's go ahead and start reading, shall we? There we go. Now, I want to see if I'm not moving around, will these degrade? The tote bag over here, pretty much everything is currently carrying something. Let's see, 46.4, 18.1, 8.2. We'll see how badly those go with the next turn. There we go. So you have a quick look at this. Now, have they 18.1? So they are actually going down. So I'm simply going to take those off. There's no reason not to. Now, will that affect my reading? No, 5.5 pages per AP. So at least while you're reading, or possibly while you're sleeping, no degradation as a consequence of that. Now, as for Aavak, our depressy boy over here, well, there's a lot of things that I can do. I can craft. I can craft the night away if I want to. I don't particularly want to do that, though. But I do want to, perhaps... Well, I should have done the cooking earlier. I can at least... and this is a really nice thing with Aavak. Because Aavak is a foodie, gets a big morale boost from eating home-cooked food. So, with that, we're going to go ahead and make a nice meal. This is going to give us 6 morale plus an extra 6. This is basically going to fix his morale problems. I shouldn't have taken those antidepressants. I just needed food. Just like the real Aavak, eating my emotions. Right, let's go ahead and gobble that down. Chomp, morale problem, dissolved. Now, I'm carrying all of these gubbins with me right now, and there is a big reason for doing that. And that is... I intend to use the bottles when we go to the park. And since I'm just going to be moving around and then sitting down, I'm not too concerned about having those on me. They're not really going to impact anything. I could take these off right now. My AP is actually still reasonably high, unfortunately. I'll leave the work gloves behind. I probably do need to go through all of this and reinforce them all. Which is a bit of a potch, but since I'm not going to be cooking right now, I'm going to drop these off as well. There, my AP is now down to 1.3. It's been a long time since it's been that low. I'm not going to lie. I would like to do 2 things. First, I'm going to walk here, I'm going to pick up all the thread. And I'm going to pick up a couple of these. Quite a few, actually. I should have done that first. Then I'm going to move over here. I'm going to grab myself a book. What would you like to read? I think I'm going to read this guidebook. And for Aavak, we're going to read the crafting materials before anything else. I think that makes a lot of sense. And while I'm stood here... Actually, what's the temperature in the house? Is it... it's balancing. Okay, I'm going to close this, and we'll see. We'll see if that will keep this room a little bit warmer. I don't know, but we can but hope. At the very least, I don't need to worry about my AP right now. So, could I just read all of that in one go? No, I would still get a little bit more out of doing it there. But what I can do right now is go ahead and dismantle these for as much AP as I've got left. There we go. Okay. See what we can do in the next turn. Alright, Lady Wolfheart. As soon as Lady Wolfheart is done with reading, which is going to take a little bit of time, she's basically occupied this desk for a little bit. And considering the amazingness that Lady Wolfheart did coming back up here, she can have that. She deserves it, frankly. Alright, let's continue stripping all of these down into the threads. And with that, I may be able to do a certain special something. Specifically... I may be able to make a makeshift blanket or a makeshift pillow. I can even make a makeshift bag, realistically. It won't be as good, I don't think. So I'm going to need to pick up some more rags to make this happen. But in the meanwhile, Do I want to make an extra knitting needle? Oh yeah, I'm absolutely going to need an extra knitting needle, sure. We'll use our AP on that then. Finally, we have Aavak here who can take care of all of this. That was painful, having Lady Wolfheart completely isolated. And I'm certain I've said Lady Sheelab a few times now. Absolutely certain of it. Right, up to 258. 62% of the way through. Oh, there we go. Survival cooking. Oh, I wish this was on Aavak. Energy saver. Energy decreases less. Bargaining. Oh. Is Lady Wolfheart going to be our face? Now we found the power of bargaining, I think so. Lady Wolfheart, you are now our face. This is going to be huge for us. Is there anything that helps with that in particular? No, I don't think so. But that is going to be incredibly important for us. On that note, how far away is Aavak from his experience here? Quite far, unfortunately. Okay, well, that's fair. All right, let's continue working through this. There we go. And the next thing I'm going to do, actually, I'm going to prioritize repairing all of these. Frankly, it is time. Give me a moment. There we go. Lady Wolfheart has increased her strength to 2, which means that she can now... it's only every 5 units of inventory weight that reduces her, or rather increases the cost to move around. And so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pop that learning book in there. And at this stage, I'm kind of thinking that Lady Wolfheart can hit the hay. Sure. Could you go ahead and exchange items with Aavak? You can grab the pillow, which has just been topped up in quality. You're going to use it, and you're immediately just going to go and lay on the couch and sleep. You've done an amazing bit of work today. You're also going to drink before you do that, though. Satiety is getting a bit low, but should be all fine. Oh, okay, in time. Right, let's tuck her down. You could wake up at sunrise, but we're not going to need to. You will wake up very quickly. You are getting 210% effectiveness there. Very, very nice. Now, at this point, that means that Aavak can move on down. Now, let's have a look at Aavak's stats. Yeah, strength is in the same place, so increasing this a little bit more would definitely be appreciated. So we're going to grab that. And Aavak is going to forego the repairing work that he was doing. Though, to be fair, actually, we're so close to finishing that, I may as well. I'll show you what I was doing. I brought everything up to 50 or higher, and I'm just, again, working through this, each item, making sure that it's above 50, and then from there, it's no longer a priority job for me. But I will probably, of a night, spend time bringing everything up to 50, and then everything be further than that, if I have the chance to. But first and foremost, how much AP have I got left? I've got 5 AP, that should be fine. We can read the guidebook, we'll find some more churches, or I could bird trap. And hammer, actually. Rat trap, hand crank generator, fishing rod. Let's go for the bird trap and the hammer. We've seen how important that is to us. Alright. So, while Lady Wolfheart is sleeping, Aavak is going to read the night away. Okay, Lady Wolfheart just woke up from her sleep. So, she is going to pop the pillow and the blanket over here. There we go. Nice and easy. Currently, our move AP is extremely low. That is actually wonderful. I could improve that even more, I would imagine. Move AP is 1. Oh, that's actually increased my encumbrance. No, that doesn't help. Let me have a look over here, just to make sure I understand it correctly. Move AP per distance is 0.95. Yeah, actually wearing anything right now increases how hard it is for Lady Wolfheart to move around. That's kind of wild. We'll pop that on, but I would like to see what will happen with the unbagged weight. If I have a look at stats, it's every 5 units. So once I've dropped this below 5, I get no further benefit from it. 8.3, 8, 7.7. I can't pull it down any further than that. And currently okay. If I wear all of that, I am actually a little bit better off. Only just, though. Very, very slightly. In terms of your satiety, you are getting a little bit peckish. Aavak will cook you something on the morrow, though, I think. For Aavak, though, it's time for us to drop off these books, because it is very much high time. Oh, I shouldn't have had those active. That was my bad. Very much high time for me to go and tuck it down for the night. We will exchange places. Can I just have you swap out? No, I can't, sadly. Okay. Well, that's fine. Lady Wolfheart's going to have to go and grab a new book. And this is basically what we're going to be doing of an evening, I should imagine. I'm going to move all of the crafty books down onto the desk. Even the cooking pamphlets. Yep, the clean attack books. I love that you can use those multiple times. That is absolutely huge for us. And a Bible, I think. The guidebooks don't matter. Once they've been read, that's it, they're read. And the multiple street maps also don't really matter. So I don't really care for those. The map fragments, similarly. So you can pop down here. Let's just move these books around a little bit. Again, Lady Wolfheart will never read the crafting books. Lady Wolfheart is not our crafter. Let's decide on which book we're going to read, though. We could go with intuition, or we could get increased combat. Might be nice, but I think intuition is the better one right now. Yeah, I think intuition is going to be the one for us. So Lady Wolfheart can now unequip all of these. Again, don't need them. And start reading. Realistically, we got so little gain. That was more me for sciencing how that was going to work than actually needing to do it, just to be clear on that. I would like to take both of these. There we go. Using them. Am I still cold? Is it because I'm tired? Might be. I wouldn't put it past this game to simulate. Yeah, when you get tired, your ability to regulate your body temperature starts to decay. Yeah, I mean, it's true. Right, let's tuck it down. We're going to rest until fully restored, and while that's happening, Lady Wolfheart is going to read. Okay, there we go. Both Aavak and Lady Wolfheart have gone through the night. It took us 1 hour after sunup for Aavak to fully recharge their energy, but I'm okay with that, honestly. Lady Wolfheart is getting a little bit hungry, and Aavak is extremely thirsty, which is a problem, but there should be enough. Are we going to be that person? Yes, we are. We are. Oh, I can only empty it. That's so annoying. And it's not even going to give me that much hydration, which is the problem. Okay, we could make up some meals and go trade with the fortified house, or I can go ahead and get quite drunk, and we can start making our way up to the park. We've got a lot of bottles. That is going to have to be what we do. We'll prepare some food. Aavak will be able to tank the hydration issues for a little bit, not for a great deal of time. I can also make a rain catcher for the house, but we're not going to be focusing on that. I think it has to be going for the park, but that is going to be our goal for the next episode. This has run on so long, my lord, I didn't notice the time. Expect a few cuts in this episode then. Either that, or maybe you can enjoy a super long episode. Honestly, at this point, you know which one I go with more than I know which one I'll go with. But that's going to be it for me from Aavak in the Apocalypse and Lady Wolfheart. I hope you enjoyed. I hope to see you next time, but until then, do take care.